What if I told you that the reality you know is only a fraction of what truly exists? The idea of thinking in 4 dimensions may seem crazy and even a bit unsettling. But believe me, by expanding your awareness and learning to see the invisible, you can completely transform your life. Often, we are so immersed in our routines and material concerns that we forget to explore the deeper aspects of our existence. The good news is that everyone has the ability to access a broader and more vibrant reality. You just need to know how. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. Get ready to challenge your beliefs, open your mind, and discover a new world of possibilities. If you want to attract everything you've always dreamed of, this knowledge may be the missing key. Our minds are like invisible architects, erecting walls that limit our perception of reality. Often, these barriers are formed by ingrained beliefs and past experiences, shaping the way we see the world. Imagine a child who is taught to fear the dark. This belief can persist into adulthood, creating a barrier against the unknown. Similarly, our thoughts and fears build walls that prevent us from perceiving the deeper truth of our existence. The energy we dedicate to these mental constructions can be redirected to dismantle them. The true nature of reality goes beyond what we can see or touch. It lies in the depths of our emotions and in how we understand these feelings. When we allow ourselves to feel fully, without the limitations imposed by our minds, we begin to glimpse the true essence of our being. For example, by meditating and focusing on our breath, we can experience sensations of peace and clarity that transcend the physical world. By recognizing these invisible walls, we take the first step to overcoming them. Awareness is the key to opening doors to new possibilities. It's like adjusting the focus of a camera. When we clear our inner vision, we begin to see the world more clearly and truthfully. Small daily practices like gratitude and self-reflection can help dismantle these walls. For example, writing down 3 things we are grateful for every day can transform our perception and elevate our vibration. Reality becomes more expansive and full of potential when we free ourselves from self-imposed limitations. Desire is a powerful force that drives us in life, reflecting our true self. When we deeply desire something, it is not just a superficial whim, but a manifestation of our essence. Imagine desire as a mirror that reveals our deepest dreams and aspirations. For example, someone who wants to be an artist is not just seeking fame but expressing a need to create and share beauty. This energy that springs from desire can lead us on a journey of self-discovery and personal fulfillment. Thus, true desires are born from a place of goodness and can guide us to wisdom and enlightenment. When we align our desires with our purest intentions, we attract positive and enriching experiences into our lives. Think of a person who desires to help others. This aspiration, when genuine, attracts opportunities to make a difference in the world. It's as if the universe conspires in our favor, responding to the energy we emit. Desire then becomes a compass that guides our steps towards spiritual growth. Understanding the role of desire is recognizing its influence on our reality. Every thought and feeling we nurture shapes our path, creating a vibration that attracts corresponding circumstances. Therefore, it is essential to cultivate desires that resonate with our well-being and spiritual development. Practices like meditation and visualization can help clarify our desires, allowing us to connect with our higher goals. For example, by visualizing the life we want to lead, we are programming our mind to seek those realities. The power of desire is also linked to our ability to manifest. When we desire something with intensity and clarity, we activate the law of attraction, aligning our energy with that of the universe. Imagine a person who desires health and starts adopting healthy habits. Their desire transforms into concrete actions, which in turn create a new reality. Desire, then, is a catalyst for change, inspiring us to act and transform our dreams into tangible reality. Celebrating our achieved desires strengthens our connection with the divine. Each accomplishment, no matter how small, is a testament to the power of desire and our ability to co-create with the universe. By recognizing and appreciating these achievements, we elevate our energy and make room for new desires and new achievements. Thus, desire is not just an impulse, but a tool for growth and spiritual evolution. Meditation is a powerful tool to explore and understand our true self, beyond the limitations of the physical body. When we sit in silence and focus on our breath, we begin to unravel hidden layers of our consciousness. It's like opening a door to a vast and deep inner world, where our essence resides. For example, a daily meditation practice can reveal insights into our deepest fears and desires, helping us better understand who we really are. This practice not only calms the mind but also connects us with a higher dimension of reality. During meditation, we can experience events and sensations that have not yet occurred in the physical world, suggesting a connection with something greater than ourselves. Imagine visualizing a desired situation and feeling the joy of its realization even before it happens. This type of experience shows us that meditation is a portal to a higher and more expansive consciousness, where the energy and vibration of the universe flow freely. Meditation also helps us perceive the interconnectedness of everything around us. By silencing the mind, we can feel the energy of people, places, and events more intensely and clearly. It's like tuning into a radio frequency that was previously out of reach. This heightened perception allows us to better understand how our actions and thoughts influence our reality and those around us. For example, by meditating in a peaceful natural setting, we can feel the peace and harmony of the environment, integrating these qualities into our being. Furthermore, meditation gives us a new perspective on time and space. During practice, the past and future can merge into a single present moment, allowing us to access wisdom beyond the linearity of time. Think about how, in moments of deep meditation, we can relive past memories or visualize potential futures with surprising clarity. This suggests that our consciousness can transcend temporal limitations, connecting us to a broader and timeless reality. Finally, meditation offers us a sense of peace and clarity that transcends the physical world. By connecting with our spiritual essence, we find a center of serenity that remains unshaken, even in the face of adversity. This state of elevated consciousness helps us navigate life with more balance and wisdom, knowing that we are part of something greater. Human destiny is like water, fluid and adaptable, shaped by our choices and beliefs. Every decision we make, no matter how small, influences the direction of our journey. Think of a river branching into various directions. Our actions are the stones that determine the flow of the current. For example, choosing to follow a passion instead of a safe path redirects our destiny to new possibilities and experiences. Our beliefs play a crucial role in shaping our destiny. What we deeply believe molds how we see the world and how we react to it. If we believe we are capable of achieving our dreams, we will act with confidence and determination, attracting opportunities aligned with that vision. On the other hand, limiting beliefs can create barriers that prevent us from moving forward. The energy of our beliefs is thus a powerful engine that can transform our reality in surprising ways. Feelings also strongly influence our destiny. The emotions we cultivate daily, such as gratitude, joy, and love, elevate our vibration and attract positive experiences. Think about how a smile can change the course of a day, both for us and for those around us. By nurturing positive feelings, we are sending a vibration to the universe that returns in the form of synchronicities and harmonious events. Awareness of the impact of our emotions allows us to choose how we want to feel and, consequently, shape our future. The flexibility of human destiny means that we have the power to rewrite our story at any moment. We are not stuck on a predetermined path but are co-creators of our reality. By becoming aware of our choices and acting with intention, we can change the direction of our lives. A practical example would be someone who decides to change careers after years in an unsatisfying profession. This brave choice can open doors to new opportunities and a life more aligned with their values and desires. Finally, recognizing the flexibility of destiny empowers us to live more fully and consciously. Every moment is an opportunity to redirect our journey and create the reality we desire. Practices like visualization and goal setting help us align our actions with our highest aspirations. By understanding that destiny is flexible, we can navigate life with a sense of possibility and hope, knowing that we are the architects of our own path. Seeing beyond the physical world is a skill that we can all develop, and it starts with shifting focus from physical senses to a more spiritual perspective. Often, we are so caught up in what we can see, hear, and touch that we forget the importance of feelings and thoughts. For example, by focusing solely on work and daily tasks, we may neglect our emotional and spiritual needs. However, by cultivating the practice of introspection, we begin to perceive the depth of our inner reality. By exploring this spiritual perspective, we can understand deeper truths about our existence. Think of how an iceberg has only a small visible part above the water, while the majority is hidden below the surface. Similarly, the reality we perceive with our senses is just a fraction of the true reality. Our thoughts and feelings are like the submerged part of the iceberg, vast and deep, influencing our perception and life experience. By focusing on them, we expand our consciousness beyond the material world. The practice of seeing beyond the physical also involves recognizing the subtle connections between all things. Everything in the universe is interconnected by a web of energy and vibration. For example, when we feel a strong connection with another person, even at a distance, we are perceiving this energetic bond. These moments of synchronicity and intuition show us that there is a spiritual dimension in our lives that operates beyond physical limitations. Developing this perception helps us navigate life with more wisdom and insight. Cultivating this skill requires time and practice, but the benefits are immense. Practices like meditation, contemplation, and mindfulness can help us tune in to our spiritual essence. Imagine setting aside a few minutes a day to sit in silence and simply observe your thoughts and feelings. This simple act can open a portal to a deeper understanding of yourself and the world around you. It is a way to reconnect with a source of energy that permeates everything. Seeing beyond the physical world allows us to live in a more balanced and harmonious way. When we recognize the importance of the spiritual aspects of life, we find a new sense of purpose and direction. Imagination is a powerful tool we possess to transform our desires into reality. It allows us to visualize our goals clearly and feel the excitement of achieving them even before they become tangible. Imagine a person who dreams of opening their own business. By visualizing every detail, from the decor of the space to the interaction with customers, they are aligning their mind to work towards realizing that dream. This process creates a positive vibration that attracts the opportunities and resources needed to manifest their desires. When we use imagination vividly and consistently, we are activating a part of our brain that does not distinguish between real and imagined. Therefore, visualizing our goals in detail helps us create a clear mental path to achieve them. For example, high-performance athletes often use visualization to enhance their performance, imagining each movement with precision. This practice not only increases confidence but also prepares the body and mind for perfect execution, showing how the energy of imagination can influence physical reality. Imagination also allows us to explore limitless possibilities and expand our perception of reality. When we allow ourselves to dream without restrictions, we open doors to innovations and creative solutions. Think of how great inventors and visionaries like Nikola Tesla and Leonardo da Vinci used their imagination to visualize inventions that changed the world. They saw beyond the limitations of the present and used the creative energy of their minds to materialize their visions. Thus, imagination becomes a fertile ground where our boldest ideas can flourish. Moreover, imagination can be a tool for healing and personal transformation. By visualizing positive and desired situations, we are reprogramming our subconscious to believe in new possibilities. For example, someone struggling with anxiety can imagine themselves in a state of calm and confidence, practicing this visualization daily. Over time, this practice can create new neural pathways that support a more peaceful and balanced reality. Imagination, therefore, is not just an escape from reality, but a bridge to a higher version of ourselves. Our self-perception directly shapes the reality we experience. How we see ourselves, our beliefs and thoughts about ourselves, create a vibration that attracts corresponding experiences. For example, if someone sees themselves as a successful person and acts with that confidence, they tend to attract opportunities that reinforce that belief. Conversely, a negative self-view can attract situations that perpetuate that negativity. The energy of our self-perception is a powerful force that defines the quality of our reality. The cycle of self-perception and reality is continuous and dynamic. Our experiences influence our self-perception, which in turn shapes new experiences. Imagine a person who, upon achieving a goal, feels more confident and motivated to tackle new challenges. This feeling of accomplishment feeds a positive perception, attracting more success. It is a virtuous cycle where positive thoughts and feelings generate a higher and more rewarding reality. The key is to be aware of this cycle and cultivate a positive self-perception. Positive thoughts and affirmations are essential to aligning our self-perception with a higher reality. By repeating affirmations that reinforce our self-esteem and abilities, we are reprogramming our subconscious. For example, daily affirmations like, "I am capable and deserving of success," can transform our mindset and eventually our reality. These practices elevate our vibration, attracting experiences that reflect our new beliefs. Awareness and control of this process are crucial to creating the life we desire. Self-perception is also influenced by the people and environments around us. Surrounding ourselves with positive and inspiring individuals can strengthen our self-view. Additionally, harmonious and inspiring environments like nature or meditation spaces can nurture a positive self-view. Celebrating small achievements and progress is a powerful practice to reinforce a positive self-perception. Each victory, no matter how small, is a step towards achieving our biggest dreams. For example, upon completing a challenging task, it is important to recognize and celebrate this feat. This practice not only elevates our energy but also strengthens the belief in our ability to achieve greater goals. Celebrating our achievements is essential to maintaining a high vibration and attracting more success into our lives. Every accomplishment, big or small, deserves to be recognized and valued. When we celebrate our successes, we are acknowledging our effort and dedication, which elevates our self-esteem and motivates us to keep moving forward. For example, upon completing an important project at work, taking a moment to celebrate with friends or family can reinforce the feeling of accomplishment and satisfaction. This practice of celebration also connects us with the energy of gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful force that attracts more things to be grateful for. Imagine an athlete who, after winning a competition, thanks everyone who supported them and celebrates their effort. This act of gratitude not only increases their vibration but also attracts more support and future opportunities. By recognizing and appreciating our achievements, we are creating a cycle of positivity and abundance in our life. Furthermore, celebrating achievements helps us maintain a balance between work and leisure, essential for a healthy and enjoyable life. Constantly engaging in tasks without pausing to celebrate can lead to burnout and loss of motivation. On the other hand, by taking time to celebrate, we recharge our energies and renew our enthusiasm. For example, after weeks of intense work, a weekend of relaxation and celebration can revitalize our mind and body, preparing us for new challenges. Celebration also strengthens our relationships, as it often involves sharing our joys with others. When we invite friends and family to celebrate our achievements, we are creating memories and strengthening bonds of support and love. Think of how a graduation party brings loved ones together to celebrate a new stage of life. This celebration not only acknowledges individual effort but also reinforces the emotional support network. The positive energy generated in these moments of celebration resonates in our relationships and the environment around us. Finally, by celebrating our achievements, we are aligning ourselves with the divine, acknowledging the role of the universe in our accomplishments. Each victory is a reminder that we are co-creators of our reality, in partnership with a higher force. By honoring our achievements, we are also honoring this sacred partnership. This creates a sense of purpose and spiritual connection, motivating us to continue our journey with faith and determination. Celebration, therefore, is an act of self-love and recognition of our power to manifest the life of our dreams. If you want to learn a step-by-step method to achieve prosperity based on the Hermetic Universal Laws, take a look at the pinned comment. Subscribe to our channel and check out the video on the screen.